When I left Philmont Scout Ranch, I was 16, and one of the best things, the biggest things, most important things that I took with me besides memories and the experience was my Philmont belt. And it was a cowboy belt, big buckle, and it had embossed across the back Philmont in big block letters. And as I'm driving from New York to Yelm to go to the Ramtha School, I went out of my way and went to Santa Fe and Philmont Scout Ranch because I wanted to buy a new belt because my buckle had broken. The clasp had cracked in 20, 30 years of wearing it every single day. So I pulled in, this is April, May, something like that, springtime, 1990. I pulled into Philmont Scout Ranch. They're just getting started for the summer season, and I see a couple cars in the administrative parking lot. I go, oh, okay, so maybe the commissary will be open, they can sell me a new belt. I walk in, and I go to the receptionist and said, hi, I used to be a camper here. My name's Bruce, and I was just wondering if I could buy a new belt. My buckle broke. I said, oh, sure, yeah. Oh, the ranger, he's in the back. A shipment just came in. He's going over to the commissary. I'll go get him. And she comes back in. Oh, yeah, he'll open up the commissary for you. In fact, you can ride with him in the pickup truck, and he'll maybe you can help him unload. The UPS truck just came in. I said, sure, so I ride with the ranger in his pickup truck to the commissary building. We're bouncing along, and I said, this is really nice of you to open up the commissary for me. I said, I'm happy to help you make a delivery, unload your delivery. And he says, oh, guys like you, I see a couple guys like you every single day, except for Christmas and Thanksgiving. I said, 2 old campers like me come here asking for belts every day of the year, around the year? He says, yeah. I said, I had no idea that Philmont meant that much to these kids, these boys. 23,000 scouts go to Philmont every year. It's a lot of broken buckles. So I get a new belt, and of course the size 32 that fit when I was 16 didn't fit when I was 40. So, I get a 38 or 42 or something like that. And I'm telling Dave this story over a bottle of wine, and he tells me, he says, I got a Philmont belt story for you too, and it's in the book. He says, when I was out of the Navy, I was swimming, correct me if I got any of this wrong, Dave, you just chime in at any point. He says, I wanted a couple of my Navy guys, we went down to Kitty Hawk, we're going for a swim, and somebody broke into the car when we were swimming. And what really pissed me off was not that they stole my wallet or my camera, but they took my cutoffs that had my Philmont belt on it. So I bought him a belt. He said, early Christmas present, Dave, there you go. So I ended up renting his trailer for 20 years. Wrote a song about it. I live in a cozy place, 18 by 8 feet long, and I could stand up straight in it if I was a leprechaun. But my brother saw my loneliness etched in my face, said, why don't you stay in the trailer till you get your own place? Because any place can be a home if the love's inside. Any place can warm the heart if the love is bona fide. A mansion, cardboard box, or a double wide. Any place can be a home if the love's inside. I lived in Santa Fe. I lived in a mansion high above Santa Fe. Its walls were thick adobe. It was a real beauty. But the lady of the house could not share respect. So 2 weeks after moving in, I left. 'Cause any place can be a home if the love's inside. Any place can warm the heart if the love is bona fide. Mansion, cardboard box, or a double wide. Any place can be a home if the love's inside. One day I'm gonna build myself a home. Gonna make it strong, make it safe and warm. But no matter what it looks like, what'll give me the biggest pride is knowing that I built it with lots of love inside. 'Cause any place can be a home if the love's inside. Any place can warm the heart if the love's bona fide. Mansion, cardboard box, or a double wide. Any place can be a home if the love's inside. Any place can be a home if the love's inside.